This person is not random in your life, and that's why giving up feels impossible. Some connections don't fade. No matter how hard you try to walk away from them, you can distract yourself. You can pretend you're healed. You can tell yourself it's over, yet somehow, their presence still lives quietly inside you. Out of all the people you'll ever meet, only a few touch your soul in a way that changes you forever. This is one of those connections. The kind that survives distance. The kind that survives silence. The kind that refuses to be erased by logic or time. You are not holding on because you're weak. You're holding on because something within you knows this story isn't finished yet. There are emotions that were never spoken. Truths that were never shared. Meanings that were never fully understood. And that unfinished energy still exists between you and this person. Whether you talk or not. No matter what has happened, you are still connected at a deeper level. Welcome to Rise and Inspire. If you feel this message in your heart, subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay connected, because sometimes one message arrives exactly when your soul needs it. First, because this bond was never ordinary. You've tried to let go. You've told yourself to move forward. But their memory keeps returning softly, persistently, like the tide that never stops reaching the shore. That's not how surface-level connections behave. When a connection is meant only to teach a lesson, it fades once the lesson is learned. But when it carries purpose, when it's tied to destiny, it lingers. It calls you back. It stays alive even when you try to silence it. Deep inside, you feel it. This person still has a role to play in your life. And intuition like that doesn't exist without reason. Some souls recognize each other long before the mind understands why. Second, because they think about you more than you realize. Their silence doesn't mean absence. It means restraint. They remember you in quiet moments, late at night, in familiar places, in songs that suddenly hit too close to the heart. They replay conversations. They wonder what could have been different. There are times they almost reach out, and then stop. Not because they don't care, but because caring scares them. Their fears speak louder than their feelings. Their walls rise higher than their courage. But your absence has left a space in them that no one else has been able to fill. Third, because timing is still unfolding. Sometimes you meet the right soul before you're both ready. Maybe wounds were still open. Maybe life stood in the way. Maybe growth was required on both sides. What feels like delay is often protection. While you think nothing is happening, everything is happening beneath the surface. Lessons are being learned. Strength is being built. Paths are rearranging. The universe doesn't rush what is sacred. It prepares it. Fourth, because distance does not break energetic bonds. When souls are deeply connected, silence doesn't disconnect them. You feel when they miss you. You sense when they struggle. You notice their presence in your thoughts without invitation. That pull you feel, the one that won't disappear, is not imagination. It's connection. If this chapter were truly closed, your heart would feel calm, neutral, complete. But instead, there's a quiet knowing this isn't over yet. Fifth, because their love didn't disappear, it went quiet. Some people love deeply but don't know how to carry the weight of it. Some retreat when emotions become too intense. Your presence awakened parts of them they weren't ready to face. Vulnerability scared them. Loving you forced them to confront themselves. So they stepped back, not because love ended, but because fear took control. Love doesn't vanish like that. It waits. Sixth, because they see you as their person even if they never said it. There's a place in their heart where you live quietly. You are the one who understood them without effort. The one who felt like home. The one they can't replace, no matter how many faces pass through their life. What you awakened in them was rare. And rare connections leave permanent marks. Seventh, because the battle was never with you, it was within them. If they pulled away, it wasn't because you lacked something. It was because they doubted themselves. They feared failing you. They feared being hurt. Sometimes people push away the love they want most because they don't believe they deserve it. Their silence was self-protection, not rejection. Eighth, because a part of them hopes you haven't closed the door. They won't admit it. They may never say it out loud. But inside, they wonder if they still matter to you. They fear reaching out too late. They fear that their silence cost them everything. Your absence weighs heavier on them than you know. Ninth, because your souls still have lessons to complete. This connection carried growth, healing, and destiny all at once. There are conversations that never happened, truths that stayed hidden, emotions that were never fully expressed out. The story paused, but it didn't end. 10th, because they will return when you least expect it, not because you chase, not because you wait in pain, but because something inside them finally wakes up. The day will come when their fear becomes smaller than their love, when silence hurts more than vulnerability, when they realize losing you is not a pain they can carry anymore. And then everything will make sense. Final message for you. Don't hold on with desperation. Hold on with quiet trust. Your heart knows what your mind cannot explain. This connection is not finished. This story is still unfolding. Love that is meant does not disappear. It matures, strengthens, and returns in its own time. You are connected not by possession, but by soul recognition. And the universe is guiding both of you slowly, silently back into alignment. If this message resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps these words reach the souls who need them most.